we are going to start with a priori algorithm, and the two important steps in this algorithm are candidate generation and pruning. So if a rule, that is A gives B, is given, then the support can be calculated by frequency of A comma B divided by n, that is the total number, and confidence can be given by frequency of A comma B divided by the frequency of A. Remember that A is on the left side of the arrow, and lift, which is strength of rule, can be calculated by the support divided by individual support of A into support of B. So the question given to us is transactions T1 to T4, and each with T1 has items ACD, T2 has items BCE, T3 has items ABCE, and T4 has items BE, and the minimum support value given is 2. So we have to calculate frequent item set. So what is a frequent item set? An item set whose support value is greater than the threshold value is known as frequent item set. So let's start with our first iteration. In the first iteration, we have to calculate support for each item A, B, C, D, E. So A occurs 2 times, so we write 2 here. B occurs 1, 2, 3 times, so we write 3 here. Similarly for C, D, E and E, we complete the table. Now we can see that for D, the support is less than the minimum value 2. So we remove T in the next table. So the complete table after iteration 1 is this, where we have A, B, C and E with values 2, 3, 3 and 3. Now moving on to the second iteration. In the second iteration we take pairs like A, B. We take pairs of everything except with D, because D has a lower support. D has a support less than 2, as we have seen in the last iteration. So we have items at A comma B, A comma C, A comma E, B comma C, B comma E and C comma E. So this is important to note that A comma B is same as B comma A. So ordering doesn't matter. So A comma B, the table as we can see, has AB in this rule T3. So the support for AB becomes 1. In case of AC, we have AC here and here, so the support becomes 2. Similarly, we can fill the whole table, and seeing for BE, B is present 1, 2 and 3 times, so its support becomes 3. So we can see that the support here 1 and 1, both of them are less than 2. So we remove them in the next iteration. So the final item set table is this after the second iteration. So now moving on to the third iteration. Now we take 3s. So ABC, ABE, ACE and BCE. But we haven't taken in consideration the values we have omitted in the above second iteration. So we do the step called pruning. So we generate all the subsets which can be generated from the item set of if it is 3, it is 3 minus 1, that is subsets of length 2 of items 2. So for ABC we have AB, BC and AC. So we check if all of them are in F2. So this is F2, and we check that AB is not in F2, so we write no. Like all of them should be present in F2 for to get an yes. So AB is not in F2. Similarly, AB is not in F2, and here AE is not in F2. For BC is in F2, BE is in F2 and CE is in F2, so we get a yes for BCE. So in F3 we only have one item set, that is BCE with support 2. As we can see, BCE occurs once and twice, so its support is 2. Now moving on to the fourth iteration, and C4 can't be created as support will be less than 2. So in C4 we have values of item sets of elements 4. So only possible item set would have been ABCE, and as we can see, ABCE occurs only once, so its support would have been 1. So no C4 can be created. Now we generate rules. So we generate the subsets of all the items present in the item set BCE. So the first subset is B comma C, and the rule formed is given by BCE, that is the total set, minus that particular subset, that is BC. This rule can also be written as B and C gives E. So the confidence is given by the support of BCE divided by support of BC. So support of BCE is the support of BCE is 2 and the support of BC is 2. So we get 2 by 2, that is 100%, and the support, minimum support, is given as 60% in the question. So if support is greater than 60%, the rule is kept as it is, like it is not discarded. So for rule 2 we do the same thing for CE. The support of confidence equal to support of BCE divided by the support of CE. We get 2 by 2, that is 100%, that is greater than 60. So this rule is valid. Similarly for BE, we do support of BCE divided by support of BE, and we get 2 by 3. As the support of BE is 3. So we get 66.66%, which is greater than 60%, so this rule is also valid. Now moving on to rule 4, B gives BCE minus B, that is B gives C and E. So the confidence is given by the support of BCE divided by the support of B, which is 2 by 3, 66.66%. Similarly, we do solve this for C and E and get 66.66% for both of them. So no rule is rejected as confidence for each rule is greater than 60%. If we would have taken like 70% as the required amount of confidence, then only rule 1 and rule 2 would have been valid. So this is the end of the question. Hope you understood it. If you have any doubts, please leave them in the comments.